The moon in Aries in the first house suggests an individual with a strong and passionate personality. The moon is associated with emotions and intuition, and when it's in Aries, it amplifies assertiveness, courage, and spontaneity. This placement tends to make a person fairly straightforward and independent. They usually have a drive, aggressiveness, and competitive spirit that fuels them forward in life. In terms of relationships, this person could be very impatient, seeking immediate gratification and prone to quick decisions. They may also struggle with impulsiveness. Their relationships could be characterized by this fast pace and intensity, leading to strong passions and quick disputes. In their career, a moon in Aries in the first house person is often a go-getter. They may excel in occupations that require quick decision-making, bravery, and the ability to lead. Common fields include entrepreneurship, sports, and any venture that includes a level of risk and requires boldness. Strengths of this placement include independence, courage, and a pioneering spirit. Challenges include impatience, impulsiveness, and a tendency to be confrontational. The personal growth lesson for such individuals is about learning patience, understanding the value of delayed gratification and the power of consideration before action. This understanding will allow them to better control their intense emotions and use them to their advantage, rather than letting them dictate their actions. It's truly about balancing the drive and passion with thoughtful application and emotional maturity. Having the moon in Taurus in the first house reflects a personality that is steady and dependable with a robust sense of self. This placement values comfort, security, and stability, making individuals exceptionally persistent and determined. They exhibit a grounded nature, often seen as reliable and trustworthy by others. In relationships, these people seek out partners who offer loyalty and stability. Their approach to love and friendship can be cautious and slow, but once committed, they are devoted and supportive. They have a powerful nurturing side and enjoy taking care of others. In terms of career, they may find success in fields that require stability and a steady hand. This could include finance, property management, or any profession that requires long-term commitment and focus. They also have a strong aesthetic sense, so careers in arts, beauty, or interior design may suit them. Strengths include reliability, determination, and a strong sense of self. These individuals tend to exude a calming influence, providing a sense of security to those around them. However, they can also be resistant to change and somewhat stubborn, which might limit their growth and adaptability. Abundance and material security are crucial, but there can be a risk of becoming too attached to possessions and comfort. The personal growth lesson here is to learn to balance the love for security with the idea that change can bring growth. They must understand that it's okay to step out of their comfort zone and explore new opportunities. This will help them realize their potential and gain even more stability in life. The moon in Gemini in the first house signifies a lively, talkative, and versatile individual. They possess a natural curiosity and are eager learners, possessing a knack for multiple languages or fields of knowledge. Core strengths include adaptability, sharp intellect, sparkling wit, and excellent communication skills. Their dualistic nature can also reflect in relationships. They crave variety and excitement, often changing friends or partners frequently. Emotional intimacy could be a challenge due to their changing moods and need for personal space. Yet, they are charismatic and can easily attract people with their light-hearted and engaging conversations. Concerning career influences, they may do well in professions that require communication, information exchange, or adaptability. Careers in journalism, teaching, media, sales, or writing could suit them. Quick thinking and versatility are their strong career traits. However, this moon placement poses challenges as well. The person may struggle with consistency and focus due to their restless and fluctuating nature. They may also come across as superficial or detached, causing misunderstandings with others. Analyzing and recognizing these tendencies will facilitate their personal growth. To achieve personal growth, they should learn to balance stability with change. Harnessing their versatile mind and learning to communicate with depth and emotional clarity can greatly enhance their relationships and contribute towards personal and professional development. Their potential lies in recognizing and reconciling the multifaceted aspects of their personality. A person with the moon in Cancer in the first house is likely to be welcoming, sensitive, and intuitive. This individual often radiates a nurturing aura, making others feel at ease around them. They experience emotions deeply and commonly enjoy living in their inner world. As for relationships, these individuals value emotional security. They often seek lasting bonds and are fiercely loyal to their loved ones. However, they may also be overly sensitive to criticism and need to guard against becoming moody or defensive. In the realm of careers, they might excel in positions that require empathy and understanding. Potential career paths could be in teaching, counseling, healthcare, or the culinary arts. Jobs that allow them to help others while also expressing their creative side are likely to be fulfilling. While their empathetic nature is their strength, it could also be their challenge. They may need to learn how to establish boundaries to prevent becoming overwhelmed by the emotions of others. Meanwhile, their intuition could aid them in reading situations and people accurately. Ironically, their main personal growth lesson would be to not be excessively reactive to their own feelings. Their perceptiveness and emotional intelligence could be well developed, but they might need to work on not letting their emotions control them. Another growth lesson could be to manage potential dependency on others for emotional security. In all, the journey is about balancing their deep emotional world with the external one. Having the moon in Leo in the first house implies a dynamic, confident, and passionate personality. This individual likely enjoys being in the spotlight, with a knack for making themselves known. They are driven by the need for recognition and approval, often putting them at the center of attention. They are warm, generous, and have a strong desire to express their emotions dramatically. They may have a flair for the creative and theatrical, which can be captivating but also demanding. Their emotions and moods are closely tied to their self-image, making them sensitive to criticism. In relationships, they crave passion and excitement but may struggle with sharing the spotlight. They seek partners who appreciate their vibrancy and are not threatened by their dominance. They need reassurance and praise in relationships to feel secure. Their love for the limelight may lead them to a career in showbiz, public speaking, or leadership roles where they can shine and inspire others. Yet, they must be careful not to let their craving for appreciation cloud their professional judgment. Strengths include creativity, self-confidence, and leadership capabilities. However, challenges include a tendency toward egotism, excessive pride, and sensitivity to criticism. Personal growth may come from learning to share the spotlight, managing the need for constant approval, and effectively channeling their emotional energy into creative endeavors. These are key areas for development on their self-awareness journey. Ultimately, having the moon in Leo in the first house offers a mix of charisma, courage, and creative potential balanced by a need for personal growth in handling criticism and balancing self-focus. Having the moon in Virgo in the first house means that the individual is likely to be attentive, detail-oriented, and analytical. They often analyze their feelings before expressing them, aiming for clarity and precision. This placement suggests a deep need for order, cleanliness, and routine. In relationships, this placement signifies a nurturing and caring partner. They are reliable and like to work on strengthening their bonds by serving their partners in practical ways. However, they can be overly critical and worry too much about perfection, which might cause tension. In terms of career, they are likely to excel in jobs requiring precision, detail, and problem-solving. Roles such as a researcher, analyst, or health worker may suit them. However, they should take care not to become overly absorbed in their work, forgetting to take care of their well-being. Strengths include their practicality, reliability, and attention to detail. They have a great capacity to serve and care for others, often putting others' needs before their own. Nevertheless, their tendency to worry and to be overly critical or perfectionistic are challenges needing attention. For personal growth, learning to focus less on minor details and more on the bigger picture can be beneficial. Accepting that perfection is an ideal, not a requirement, will also be a valuable lesson. Overall, having the moon in Virgo in the first house indicates a thoughtful, reliable, and caring personality with a strong need for order and routine. A person with the moon in Libra in the first house usually possesses a natural grace, diplomacy, and a desire for harmony. This placement makes them fair-minded and congenial. They often tend to prioritize beauty, balance, and collaboration. They may spend significant time and energy to maintain peace in all situations. In relationships, they seek partnership and mutual understanding. They might be especially attuned to the feelings of others and thrive in romantic relationships. However, they might have a tendency to avoid confrontations and struggle with decisions, which can lead to passive-aggressive behavior. The moon in Libra in the first house also influences career choices. Jobs that require diplomacy, negotiation, or harmonious environments may suit them. Roles in law, human relations, art and design, or even counseling could be appealing. The strengths of such individuals can be their charm, tact, and ability to make others feel comfortable. They possess strong interpersonal skills and can easily engage with people. Their aesthetic sense is often fine-tuned. Challenges include a propensity to be indecisive and avoid conflict. Maintaining their own identity in relationships can be difficult as they often tend to conform to the desires of others to keep the peace. Learning to balance their needs with those of others is a crucial growth lesson for them. Embracing conflict as a natural part of relationships and learning not to fear it but see it as a chance for growth can enhance their personal development. Having the moon in Scorpio in the first house indicates a powerful, intense, and insightful personality. Individuals with this placement are known for their strong emotional intelligence, perceptiveness, and natural investigative instincts. They often possess an unerring sense of hidden motives and possess a natural propensity for delving deep into situations and people's psyches. This can make them exceptional leaders, detectives, psychologists, or public speakers. Their love life can be passionate and intense, as they seek partners who are willing to engage deeply, both emotionally and intellectually. They may struggle with jealousy or possessiveness, but if they can control these emotions, they have the potential for deeply fulfilling relationships. However, their tendency to conceal their feelings can lead to misunderstandings or difficulties in personal relationships. They can prove challenging to understand from an outsider's perspective and are often described as mysterious or enigmatic. Their strengths lie in their emotional depth, leadership skills, and intuitive abilities. Yet their inability to easily let go of past hurts and tendency towards jealous or possessive behaviors present unique challenges. As for personal growth, learning to trust others and opening up about their own feelings and vulnerabilities can lead to healthier relationships and a more balanced emotional state. In other words, mastering their intense emotional depth and learning to use it in a positive, healthy way can prove transformative. Despite their challenges, the potential of those with the moon in Scorpio in the first house to profoundly connect with people and situations makes them unique, engaging, and ultimately, influential individuals. Having the moon in Sagittarius in the first house suggests a personality that is adventurous, optimistic, and bold. This person seeks knowledge and growth through exploration and experiences. They tend to be open-minded, genuine, and often make for interesting company. A notable strength of such individuals is their optimistic outlook on life, which helps them to push through tough times. The challenges include being restless and, at times, impulsive. Their desire for freedom and search for truth can sometimes make them detached or blunt, which could offend others without realizing it. In terms of relationships, these individuals tend to be attracted to those who share their love for adventure and exploration. They need a partner who is independent and shares their philosophical view of life, granting them the space they require. In career domains, a Sagittarius moon in the first house could do well in an industry that allows traveling or learning about different cultures, such as tourism, academia, or international relations. Their optimism and great communication skills could make them highly successful. In terms of personal growth, a lesson for these individuals may be to learn patience, adaptability in unfamiliar environments, and developing a deeper understanding and respect for others' emotional needs. This will not only smooth interpersonal relationships but will enrich their own character too. With balance, they'll be able to use their open-mindedness and exploration-loving nature to its positives while negating its potential adverse effects. Having the moon in Capricorn in the first house represents an ambitious and disciplined personality, with a strong sense of duty and responsibility. Individuals with this placement often exhibit tenacity, pragmatism, and a talent for organization, leaning towards conscientiousness and practicality. Their relationship tendencies lean towards stability and reliability. They appreciate traditional values and might gravitate towards long-term partnerships, often acting as the rock in relationships. Emotional expression tends to be reserved or controlled, leading to possible misconceptions as being aloof or unapproachable. In terms of career influences, these individuals are drawn towards roles requiring responsibility or managerial positions which rely on planning, strategy, and structure. Their calm, methodical approach to problem-solving allows them to fulfill leadership roles effectively. Strengths include dedication, a mature worldview, and a strong work ethic. They shine when they have stability and a sense of routine, providing reassurance and guidance to others. Challenges include a possible tendency to suppress emotions, which can lead to internalized stress. A lack of emotional openness might cause feelings of isolation. Personal growth involves learning to share emotions in a healthier way and understanding that vulnerability can lead to stronger connections with others. Recognizing the importance of balancing work and personal life is also valuable for these individuals. In conclusion, the moon in Capricorn in the first house implies a person who is practical, organized, and driven, yet could gain from embracing their emotional side and striking a healthier balance between their career ambitions and personal relationships. The moon in Aquarius in the first house indicates a personality that is innovative, eccentric, and independent. This person is a true nonconformist, likely valuing their individuality and freedom above all else. They may have an unconventional approach to life, unafraid to challenge societal norms. Relationally, these individuals may prefer relationships that allow lots of personal space and do not tie them down. No strangers to forging their paths, they could be drawn to partners with unique qualities that set them apart from the rest. In the realm of careers, these individuals are inclined to occupations that involve abstract thinking and promote progressive ideas. They may excel in technology-related fields, scientific research, or social activism where innovative and unconventional perspectives are valued. Strengths of this placement include originality in ideas, courage to break traditional rules, and an intellectual edge. These individuals are often ahead of their time and can introduce creative and revolutionary solutions to problems. Conversely, the challenges involve difficulties in establishing emotional bonds, as the moon in Aquarius individuals value their independence and commitments can cause a degree of discomfort. Emotional expressiveness may not come naturally to them. From the standpoint of personal growth, learning to express emotions in a healthy, balanced way might be a lifelong lesson. As these people mature, developing an understanding that strong relationships need emotional bonds and vulnerability can be meaningful. Remembering that independence and cooperation can coexist harmoniously might result in significant personal growth. Having the moon in Pisces in the first house means one is likely emotional, compassionate, and intuitive. They often have a deep understanding of others' feelings, making them empathetic and sensitive in dealings. However, they can be overwhelmed by their emotions and sometimes find it hard to maintain personal boundaries. In relationships, these individuals are typically loving, generous, and self-sacrificing. They need partners who can offer emotional security and understand their deep emotional needs. However, they are prone to being hurt due to their high sensitivity and may sometimes lose themselves in relationships. Career-wise, this placement can lead to success in fields requiring empathy and creativity. They could excel in caring professions like social work, counseling, or healthcare. Their imagination and intuition can help them in artistic or spiritual careers as well. Strengths of this placement include compassion, emotional perceptivity, creativity, and intuition. They're able to understand and relate to people on a deep emotional level. The challenges include emotional vulnerability, a tendency to self-sacrifice, and difficulty in setting boundaries. They may struggle with practical matters due to their emotional nature. Lessons for personal growth could involve learning to balance their emotions better, to establish healthy boundaries, and to channel their sensitivity in a productive way. They should also try to value their own needs as much as they value others and strive for emotional independence. Their strong intuition is a powerful ally if harnessed correctly, guiding them through life's challenges.